Tesla full
Hey guys,
self-driving
today
and
so
auto
full
park.
start driving. As you can see, first you have to put the navigation where you wanna go. So first you wanna if you wanna drive, you take your car down, make sure it's on the main street. Then put your navigation, then activate it to go to the place where you wanna go. So we put the location. As you can see, it's just driving straight, and there's a stop sign ahead, so it will stop. This full start driving video was like in June of 2024. So a lot has changed. So in the new update, you can use full start driving without touching the steering wheel, because the inside the camera will read your face, so it can see if you're looking or not. As you can see, it just came to the stop signs. It will slow down, look for any cars, and then just make the turn. As you can see, yeah, I just made the turn. So as I was talking about the full start driving the camera, so basically in the new update, you don't have to you don't have to touch the steering wheel if you're looking straight and that stuff. You don't have to touch the steering wheel. But when we had the full start driving, we had to touch the steering wheel. You see the blue light came on that we had to touch the steering wheel, and now it's about to make the turn to the other way so it doesn't go to the ramp. I thought it wasn't, but it made the turn late. As you can see, full start driving drives better than some people, but it still doesn't. It's great, but also not great because it makes mistakes sometimes. Yeah. So car stopped. It stopped. Now it's going since the cars in front are going. Sometimes if it seems the car is going slower in front, it'll make the turn to the side so it can go faster, so it can go on the speed, but that's sometimes. So as you can see, it's gonna make the turn onto the ramp to I-880 South, to this Walmart that just shut down. So as you can see, it's gonna make the turn to the ramp. It went on the ramp. There's a meter in front of it, so since all the cars are slowed down, it will slow down. And the meter is on, so at the meter, when it's a red light, it'll stop, and when it's a green light, it'll go. As you can see, it's slowing down because the cars are in front. Just driving and then it's almost at the meter. Just a little bit more, and then as you can see, it's at the meter now. Since it thinks it's a green light and it turned red, it just went, it slowed down, then just went because it went to green light again. So now it's in the freeway, it's going on I-880 South, and it's driving. As you can see, just made the turn to go on the street. So this full start driving back in March to May, or if you buy a new car right now of Teslas, they'll give you a 30-day free trial of full start driving. So this is our 30-day trial of full start driving. It was good and it's excellent. It did most time jobs, but sometimes in tight areas it couldn't. It will get confused and go the opposite, not the opposite, in the other lane where it's supposed to make the turn on the other lane. Yeah. As you can see, this is just driving straight. We're currently at near New Park Mall where the new Costco is built. And it sees a car that's nearby, so it slows down, then makes the turn. So it just makes the turn right now. It's gonna make the turn soon. And it just made the turn. So it just made the turn right now to the exit where we need to go. That's why I made the turn, so we can follow the route. Sometimes, like I already said, sometimes it makes the turn so that it can go faster and it can go on the speed, but sometimes it doesn't. You can see, if you click the steering wheel, the sound button, it also is another way to stop the full, the way it says, oh, you have to put your hands on the steering wheel. As you can see, it just took the exit to the ramp to Stevenson Boulevard where the Walmart used to be. The Walmart we used to go, but then it shut down, as you can see in a bit. So we're currently going. It's on the right hand side because it needs to turn on the right hand side. So yeah, as you can see, there's nobody there, so it just makes the turn. Now it's gonna make another turn left. The turns are excellent, but sometimes when making like a tight turn, it sometimes like it stops and tells you to do it because sometimes it gets too tight. But otherwise, it's fine. Like most of the time, it does it for you. As you can see, it's driving, and the parking lot should be on the left. If you want to activate full self driving, you can click the car icon, go on autopilot, and if you have full self driving, it should show up. But if you don't, it comes with autopilot, which is good, but it's not like full self driving where it makes the turns and that stuff. It's mostly used on freeway. For autopilot, that's mostly used on freeway. So as you can see, we just entered the parking lot. Now it's gonna take us to the front of the Walmart, which used to be there, but it closed. As you can see, just made the turn. Now it's gonna go in the entrance in front of it. This Walmart used to have a lot of people to come, but then they closed it because they were making not too much profit. They were making less profit, so that's why they had to close it. And it just took us to the front, and it just took us there. It was a very good drive, better than most driver drive. So now we're going to show you how auto park work. So as you can see, when the full self driving done, you have to disengage full self driving. It doesn't disengage. So now we're going to show you auto park. So basically, it'll show you like parking spots on the side. Whichever one you can click it, it'll turn blue and it'll say start. So the car will go forward a little bit, then it will take in reverse and then park back. As you can see, the steering wheel is going crazy. And now it just made the reverse. It went in reverse, it's going. And this parking does better than most people. Like as you can see, when we get out, it's actually in the lanes. Like it's better than most people. Like most people, they have it outside the lanes, or they're like completely out of the lane. As you can see, we get out. As you can see, the car is perfectly in between lanes. Like it's in the middle. It's not too far or too back. So I would say that autopilot and all its features it's really good. I made a video before this about about summer and how it works. So you can watch that before. And thank you guys for watching. Please follow and like, and we'll post more later. See ya.